Our company transferred an American manager, Mike, to our Dublin office. On his first day, he announced, "We're going to start every morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. It builds unity and focus." The Irish team exchanged awkward glances. Finally, their lead, Siobhan, said, "Mike, we don't pledge allegiance to the American flag. We work here in Ireland." Mike looked genuinely confused. "But it's about freedom. That's universal, isn't it? Surely everyone wants freedom?" Siobhan smiled politely. "Freedom is good. Pledging allegiance to another country's flag? Not so much." The room stayed silent for the rest of the meeting, while Mike scribbled notes furiously, clearly trying to figure out how freedom could be separated from nationality. I was leading a wine tour in Tuscany when an American couple kept interrupting. "In Napa, we've perfected fermentation. You should upgrade your barrels. Computer-controlled temperature is the future," the man said. I explained that using traditional methods is part of the charm and history. He shook his head. "Why stick with the old way? You could make so much more money if you modernized." "Tradition doesn't pay the bills." His wife nodded in agreement. "Yes, you're missing out on efficiency and profits." The rest of the group chuckled quietly. To them, the history of the vineyard was far more valuable than instant American-style optimization. An American student in Kyoto panicked over her electricity bill. "I can't read this. It's all in Japanese. How am I supposed to pay it?" I suggested using a translation app or asking the apartment office. She sighed heavily. "In the US, they always provide English versions. This is so unprofessional. They should have an English option." I smiled. "Welcome to Japan. Documents are in Japanese. But don't worry, I'll help you figure it out." She still looked skeptical. They really should cater to foreigners. Customer service is a thing, you know. While checking out of a hotel in Queenstown, an American man argued loudly at the front desk. "I want to dispute this parking charge. In the US, hotels always include parking for free. Why not here?" I explained that local hotels charge for parking separately. He slammed his hand on the counter. "This is ridiculous. You're trying to rip off tourists. This would never happen in a Marriott in Ohio." His wife tried to calm him, but he refused to listen. To him, free parking wasn't a perk, it was a universal right. At a cooking class in Bangkok, we were learning to make green curry. An American woman kept adding spoonful after spoonful of sugar to her dish. The instructor approached politely. "Madam, that's too sweet for traditional curry." "Oh, no, we like it this way back home," she said. "Your version is too spicy. You should make it milder for tourists. Americans prefer a gentler taste." The instructor nodded, barely hiding a smile. "Or you could try tasting the authentic version." She waved him off, already scooping more sugar into her bowl. "I know better. I'm American." A friend of mine guided tours at the Normandy beaches. Once, a US tourist asked with complete sincerity, "This is impressive, but where's the monument to the winners?" My friend replied, "This entire coastline is a memorial to the Allied soldiers who fought here." The tourist shook his head. "No, I mean the Americans. We won the war. There should be a big statue or something. Feels like our contribution is being downplayed." My friend gave a polite smile. "History remembers everyone, sir, not just one country." The tourist looked unconvinced. "Well, America should get more recognition. That's all I'm saying." On a train through the Alps, an American man stared out the window. "These mountains are beautiful, I guess," he said. "But they're too pointy. And the trains are way too quiet. In Colorado, trains are loud and powerful. This feels flimsy." He spent the next 10 minutes comparing Swiss trains to Amtrak, noting the lack of dedicated bar cars, the calm passengers, and the gentle speed. To him, quiet efficiency wasn't impressive, it was suspicious. An American student visiting the UK wanted to check out 15 books. "I can take 20 at my university in California," she said indignantly. I explained that the limit exists so all students have access to the materials. "This is ridiculous. It's like you're stifling learning. In America, students have rights." She demanded to see the dean. "You're anti-American. How can you deny me access to knowledge? In Galway, I was watching a hurling match at a local pub. An American tourist asked if the bartender could change the channel to an NFL preseason game. The entire pub went silent. The bartender calmly said, "Son, I value my life and everyone else's. That remote stays right where it is. But it's just a bunch of guys running with sticks. Football is a real sport," he protested. No further words were exchanged, and the American eventually sulked into the corner. An American CEO flew from Texas to visit a German engineering company his firm had acquired. On stage, he said, "Howdy, y'all. We're here to inject some American hustle into this place. You're great engineers, but we can teach you to sell." The German staff exchanged glances. They had been market leaders for decades. The CEO seemed unaware of the irony. In his mind, American business methods were universal solutions. I visited a serene onsen in rural Japan. Rules for silence and calm were posted everywhere. An American family came in and treated it like a public pool. The kids splashed and screamed, while the father tried to start a game of Marco Polo. A staff member politely asked them to be quiet. The mother said, "We're just having fun. They need to loosen up. A little American-style fun is good for them." My cousin works in a Swedish hospital. An American tourist came in with a minor sprain. "Do I pay here, or do you take AMX?" he asked. The receptionist explained that healthcare is publicly funded and free. The tourist looked suspicious. "Nothing is free. What's the catch? I prefer paying to know I get premium service." On a flight from Madrid to New York, an American woman complained loudly that the in-flight movies didn't include the latest US blockbuster. "On domestic flights, we always get the newest movies immediately," she said. "This should be better. I pay for these tickets. Why are your standards lower?" The flight attendant had to explain international licensing agreements. She didn't understand, insisting, "In America, we expect the best." During a lunch in South India, I was served a traditional meal on a banana leaf, meant to be eaten with hands. An American visitor looked horrified. "Where are the forks? I can't eat like this. Is there a McDonald's nearby?" Explaining the cultural and sanitary norms didn't help. "This is backward. In America, food comes with utensils. I'm not touching this leaf thing." An American man in Copenhagen asked for a large black coffee. The barista handed him a standard cup. "This is a child's cup," he said. "In the US, a large is enormous. You should pour 2 of these into 1 cup for me." He proceeded to lecture the barista on American coffee culture, much to the amusement of other customers. While working in Barcelona during the running of the Bulls, an American guest asked why the festival isn't in the main city. "It's a separate location, about 4 hours by train," I explained. He looked stunned. "Why wouldn't it be in the city? In America, events are centralized for convenience. This is a mess." An American executive came to London for a bespoke suit fitting. After measurements, he said, "I need this by tomorrow afternoon. I have a meeting." The tailor calmly explained that a handmade suit takes weeks and multiple fittings. "Weeks? In the US, I could order overnight. Your business model is inefficient. You should learn from us." On a safari in Tanzania, a Californian woman wanted to get closer to lions for photos. "At the San Diego Zoo, you can get closer," she said. The guide explained the danger of wild animals. "In Africa, safety matters. This isn't a theme park." She sighed dramatically. "Why are you so strict? A little fun is good for everyone." An American family moved in above me. They informed me that Sundays are football days and there might be noise. I reminded them that German law enforces quiet on Sundays. "What? Laws against fun? That's un-American." An American tourist asked for a book in American English. "We only have the original UK edition," I said. "You'd sell more if it were in proper English." "These words are weird," he complained. 2 American backpackers asked about an Outback performance. "What show?" I asked. "You know, kangaroos, boomerangs, like in the movies," they said. They were genuinely disappointed it was just a normal town with normal people. During a tour of the Colosseum, an American asked, "Who has naming rights now? Coca-Cola Coliseum?" The guide explained that ancient monuments don't have sponsors. He shook his head. That's a missed branding opportunity. In America, everything has corporate sponsorship. An American colleague in Seoul complained that the office didn't close for the 4th of July. "It's a normal workday here. The 4th of July isn't a global holiday," HR explained. He grumbled for the entire week, frustrated by the lack of local recognition for his national holiday. An American haggled over a leather bag. "Just use dollars. It's easier," he said. The vendor explained that Moroccan dirhams are the real currency. The tourist shook his head, insisting the world should adopt dollars. An American student in Sweden complained about a final exam worth 100% of the grade. "Where's extra credit? What about participation points? One bad day shouldn't ruin everything." The professor explained that different countries value different assessment methods. The student couldn't grasp the philosophy and insisted, "America has it right. This is designed for failure."